bigger rooms. Then what you have is here's the slip. Slithers during that live at first when they were, I was like, oh my gosh, they were shocked. They were just kidding.
Now, this is the interesting part. Before, spoiler alert, before she tells her daughter that her daddy will murder her, she's got to make fun of Slithers first. Shit. That's like knowing you're about to fall from a mountain you're free climbing. You got one hand and you lose the last 3 seconds you got alive on this earth to take a selfie. Jody Sue, I'm calling the fucking CPS on you for this shit. I swear, bitch. If you feel like you want to call them back on me, go ahead. But you cannot say shit like this to your daughter. I'm not mandated by nobody. But I agreed that if I saw something or heard something, I was going to say something.
The word. Right, Slithers?
Yeah, bitch, you call all the tax people you want, Jody. I don't care about none of that. They've been doing that since the first week on the internet. We're going to call and get Benny's fucking disability stop. Yeah, Jody doesn't give a fuck about no kids. She doesn't care if little kids eat off the proceeds of their parents that work on the internet, right? Jody don't care about that. Jody can't even feed her own fucking kid. And because she can't feed her own fucking kid, she wants to make sure other people can't feed their kid as well. Oh, yeah. I bet you Jody's mom said after Damien, she's like, now, Jody don't have no more fucking kids. I'm not raising no more kids. I had to raise you with a sex offending daddy in the play. Don't have no more fucking kids because I'm not raising anymore and paying for any more of your fucking kids, Jody. And then what does Jody do? She has one that for the past almost damn near 2 years, she been telling her, your daddy's gonna murder you. I love you so much. Right here. Fuck wrong with you?
Pretending. And this heralds back to whenever I make the false 51 PT calls, etc., blah, 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 on me, right? And that was going to be the And,
yeah, they finna use this clip in court. I swear for God. You can't come on here and tell your daughter that her daddy is going to murder her and think that I ain't going to put that to the court. I'm going to send that directly to the fucking court. I'm going to send it to Andy first. And then he's going to use that in court. And then I'm going to call the fucking CPS on you, bitch.
They also proof and timelines that and the dates on that was actually supposed to have what they thought was better food.
Haven't seen you around in a while.
And myself. In an attempt to do, obviously, the worst things you can imagine, which is take little away from me or, you know, all these.
Take little away from you. Now, I guarantee you and Little would hate that. I guarantee you and Little would hate that. It's the best thing for Little. Oh, yeah. That little girl needs to be took from you ASAP. ASAP. Bitch, you can't even keep yourself clean and schooled. How the fuck you gonna do that? For Little. How the fuck you gonna do that? For Little. How you gonna do that for Chattanooga? You can't. Imagine Chattanooga wakes up one morning and she can't remember what 2 times 3 equals. You think she's gonna ask Jody? You think she's gonna wake Jody's fucking comatose, pill swallowing ass, YouTubing all night? You think she's fixing to go over there and go, Mama, I can't remember what 2 times 3 is. Hell no, Jody ain't gonna wake her up to help her figure out what 2 times 3 is. Fuck no. That child knows better to even go over there and ask that bitch questions while she's asleep. Because if you wake Jody up while she still has a YouTube hangover, holy shit. She's about to spend all fucking morning and all night telling the child how we're gonna go to court tomorrow. and your dad's gonna murder you. Get ready for it. Fucking calling the CPS on you, Jody. Calling the big dogs on you.
That's fucking horrendous, right? But also, a real abuser, little one is said, could potentially get their hand.
A real abuser, because like the police and the 2/3 of sexual assault victims, the world is filled with fake victims. Only Jody knows the parameters of what it takes to be a real victim. Oh yeah, Jody's the Jesus judger of everyone's victimhood. Remember that.
On her or whatever and create drama over here so they can beat on it and get gang gangs and whatever. And
You know what, Jody? You keep talking about this proverbial, fantasy gang verbiage that I created, when in fact there is a gang that's probably going to be coming after you. And that gang, there's 32 people in that gang, baby. And guess what? They're all in the Fed joint, baby. Every last one of them in the Fed lockup, waiting to come home. Probably every time they do a push-up, they spell your name out. Oh yeah, Jody. They coming for you, Jody. Shit, yeah. You think I would let you lock me up on some bullshit because you got snatched with one pill? You think I'm gonna let you lock me up forever, and then when I come home, I'm finna let you make it because of one pill? Hell no, bitch. Shit no. Hell no, I'm not gonna let you make it. No, these people ain't gonna let you make it, Jody. Let you make it. No, these people ain't gonna let you make it, Jody. Probably be in your best interest until all this 32-piece smooths out and they eat the fucking meat off the bones. It's probably best you send her somewhere out of town. For real.
even if it meant that little could be harmed or murdered by.
Even if little Chattanooga could be hurt or murdered. Again, this fool, he ain't even paying child support. Why the fuck would he take interest in murdering a child he don't even pay for, don't even fight to go see? Nah, Jody had to put him on child support. Ooh-wee! Hell yeah, Jody, I'm finna call CPS on you when I'm through with this shit, bitch.
Abusers, it's just for whatever, and create drama over here so they can feed on it and get gang gangs and whatever. And even if it meant that little could be harmed or murdered by abusers, it's just released from it. Right?
Damn, Jody. I'm fucking tired of hearing about your stupid ass. They're like, here we go, Jody. Fucking CPS people probably tired of hearing about your stupid ass. They're like, here we go again. We got to deal with the bitch in the shoebox. Listen to this shit. What she's saying is that I've created a gang that will help allow Andy to murder Chattanooga. Girl, you better tuck your lower lip. You finna trip. You're gonna trip on your lip with your ucka-bucking okey-doke ass. Listen to this bullshit. That child never had a chance. Hell no. That child, hell no. It never had a chance. Not in that house. Nah. The only reason that Damien had a chance is because the fool he solicited himself to the National Guard. That's my opinion. I believe the fool's in the National Guard. And I believe that red navigator, that maroon navigator, the way she reacted about that has something to do with Booger. I'm guessing. It's a brand new navigator, ain't never popped up. And this slimy bitch, remember when I talked about the damn the maroon navigator? She came unwound about it. And the dumbass didn't even fucking know that The information about the Maroon Navigator was on Google Maps, you stupid motherfucker, you. Listen to this shit. She ain't saying this because she across the table, baby.
And even if it meant that little could be harmed or murdered by an abuser, she was just
What's up, Queen?
released from. Right? Didn't matter to them. But for 70 hours, that one statement alone shows what they were doing. But then here's a slip. In the live, there's a moment where Tiffany Marie goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm hearing it's Jody Sue trying to kill Jody Sue. Is she okay?" She knows.
Jody Sue is verbally murdering her daughter every day. That child has she probably has negative self-esteem and self-imaging and optic. Oh, that child probably thinks, I don't even know. I'm not even going to sit here and try to tell you what I think that child probably thinks. But that child is so fucking scared. Both them chillins was so scared of that bitch. One ran away to the National Guard. That fool ain't in the Army. Prove it. He's in the National Guard. 1 weekend a month and one week a year, Jody. Quit that shit. That fool couldn't even commit to a job at Taco Bell. Now you telling me he done committed to a job to go around the world and be a mercenary? Hell no. Who don't even have a fucking driver's license. Just like you, looking ass. They call the CPS on you after this, Jody, for putting this shit in that girl's mind, bitch.
No, if she had a problem with all of this, why is she repeating it?
Cause she's like a parrot waiting on a peanut. That's why. Cause she shakes the dice and she throws them out there hoping that anytime she says that shit, somebody's gonna run over there and click on that Amazon funky ass wish list, or send her a Cash App, or send her a super chat. The bitch doing this shit for money. Oh yeah, she's pimping her daughter's misery online for a few here's or there's. I ain't lying to you, baby. You can see it. And let me tell you the other thing, baby. This stupid motherfucker, you know, when she goes to the police and talks about, oh, this person cake baking mama, I want them arrested. Bitch, you know what they tell her every motherfucking time she comes to the police and talks about she don't go no more. She don't go to the police, she just says she does. Because the first couple of times she did, you know what they told this heifer? They told her, turn off the internet, Jody. That's all we can tell you to do. It ain't shit that can happen. If these people ain't threatening you, calling you, coming by your house, stupid, there's nothing we can do about it. You gotta unsubscribe to the internet, bitch.
Oh, is it Jody Sue? We're getting word that Jody Sue's the one that's trying to do something herself. They have fucking gavel experiments. When Jody just said, no, you come guys.
Yeah, although I know she's speaking about you, I would like for you to refrain from commenting, please.
I'm pretty sure, almost definitively, that you cannot hear a scream up there. Right? I'm almost positive of it. I just know without... You ever just had something you felt like you knew before you actually knew it? The rumors.
Fake sweating call and their intended purpose, the more kind of little one potentially get little taken, etc. and put back with.
What does that say? Hold on. I just ran it back.
Fake sweating call and their intended purpose, the more kind of little.
Getting everything situated to straighten out this mess this woman has created. Remember, the truth doesn't need convincing. It just needs to be conveyed. It's the only thing. Yeah. All that switching up voices shit, that is the definition of convincing. I switch voices too, but I'm not a suspect. I'm not a suspect, Jody Stool. You ought not talk like this. You're just a boy.
Cigarette clip back with an abuser. Cigarette clip back with an abuser.
Now, if this motherfucker says etc. one more time, I'm gonna call the good people at Webster's Dictionary and be like, man, can you put a fucking AdSense on this word fucking etc. because I want to start capitalizing. I want to exploit the word etc. Every time she says it, I want to hear my Cash App ding ding ding. Like, bitch, pick another word. Etc. Like, if you don't know any more Latin except for etc., shut your ass up. Etc. Shut your ass up.
They're willing to do it. We're gonna have to hold it for cash for ding.
This motherfucker is so stupid. She's still trying to convince 6 people. 6 people that we're over here doing the wrong shit. Jody, how come you keep saying you report me specifically for all these fucking crimes that not one police has ever came over here and talked to me about? Why? Huh? Tell me why. Because you still over there trying to convince that rotating group of 4 people that participated in your chat, bitch, that it's truthful. When the only... Jody don't call no police about no YouTubers. I swear for God, she don't. Let me tell you why. Anybody that's ever tried to call the police on me for something I did on the internet, you know what they told them? They said, you're going to have to turn the internet off fucking with him. Because he knows the law. He knows what he can say. I can come on here and say, man, I'll beat the shit out of XYZ. The police ain't coming to come see about me. They're not. At all. Now, it's other shit you can say. It's other shit like telling your daughter that her daddy is going to murder her that could bring the police over there. Faux show. Faux show. To some of y'all, you don't even know it's child abuse. It's fucking child abuse. Listen, parental alienation is a strategy whereby one parent intentionally displays to the child the chillins, the youngins, the littles, unjustified negativity aimed at the other parent. The purpose of this strategy is to damage the child's relationship with the other parent and to turn the child's emotions against the other parent. Jody, I swear on a God you haven't even welcomed into your heart as your personal Lord and Savior. I swear on everything I love. Every time I hear you do parental alienation, I'm calling CPS on you. You will stop doing that. You will fucking stop. And there is nothing you can do because it is parental alienation and it is not a false report, baby. Every fucking time. Ooh-wee days. Thank you for becoming a member, baby. She's a Binion, for fuck's sake. Love you, baby. Carry on. So, every fucking time, Jody, you're going to get tired of them people coming to your house. This is not a threat. I don't threaten shit. I promise you, every time you parentally alienate your child in front of the world, you're going to have a knock on that camper door. I swear. Every fucking time, Jody. And so what that means is all these good people out here, when you see her do it, when you hear her do it, if you're on YouTube and you're commenting right now, you got a fucking channel, just like I do. Clip it, put it on your channel, and send it to me, and I will make sure the CPS gets every single one of them. Every single one.
I'm going to go a little further. Anytime I ever mention Andy, Gallo comes into the chat. If I'm doing a video Any other time, she doesn't enter my chat.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that shit at all. Anyways, Jody, that's the expose for this morning, right? I'm not the YouTuber, baby, that's gonna sit around and be like, oh, well, since I'm a YouTuber, I can't call CPS. Then what the fuck you here for? Why are you here? You're here so you can see these people do this shit and then not report it? Why would you be here for that? I've heard so many YouTubers say it. Oh, I'm a YouTuber. I'm not here to do that. You're not here to actually be a force when it's called for you to be a force. You're just here to make videos. Ah, I get it. You're here to make videos, nothing else. Okay, that's fine too, I guess. But if people here to go real life, but go real life the wrong way. They'll go real life the wrong way on these people, but not report parental abuse when they see it online. They didn't get no water in the trailer. Still shitting in buckets. She's still smoking like a motherfucker in the trailer. That didn't stop. Nothing happened. The only thing that I can really see that changed is that now Jody also YouTubes in the middle of the day and at night. So to me, I start to ask myself, how you YouTubing? I mean, because before it looked like you YouTube all night and sleep all day. Now you YouTubing all night, YouTubing all day. Like, has something progressed chemically? But you're going to stop doing this shit to that girl. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not a suspect. I was here before you, and I'll be here after you. I'm not going no fucking where. And you're not going to keep force feeding me to hear this shit you keep abusing your daughter with. You're not, Jody. You can call all the tax people in the fucking world you want. You can call all the CPS in the fucking world you want. You can call the police every time. I don't care about none of that shit. I will not fucking stop. I will not fucking stop in my fight to make sure I feel comfortable that I'm going to put myself in a position that even if you keep doing it, I feel comfortable with my performance. You're not finna you're not gonna do that to that girl in front of us no more. Or you're gonna deal with what comes with it if you choose to keep on. You finna change the topic of your conversation, baby. I'm tired of hearing you fucking abuse this child. I'm fucking tired of you telling this child that this dude ain't shit. You don't have to be a monk or a saint to be a good dad. You're trying to rewrite the child's memory, and she's too old. And you look far too stupid to continue to keep doing this when I'm guaranteeing you after maybe... hell, for fuck's sake, Jody, the only job we know you've had on the books is being in the sex industry. In the sex industry. You should take your clothes off and dance on top of men for money. The sex industry. Only job you got on record. Probably the only time you have ever paid taxes. You probably didn't even pay taxes. You probably said you were a stripper, but meanwhile, what you used to do is come in on those open stage competitions where other girls from the holler come up there and take their clothes off and trying to win a pot of $100. Probably wasn't even no full-time stripper. You was an open mic night stripper. You're gonna stop fucking around with that child's emotions and making her feel like people are gonna kill her or that she needs to fucking kill herself. You're gonna fucking stop, Jody. because I never will stop. I could never expect you to treat your children like I treat my son. There's just no fucking way. There's no way you could ever treat your children as good as I treat mine. There's no fucking way, Jody. There's no fucking way. You know, no, there's no friends for her. So God, there will never, Chattanooga has never experienced not even one slumber party, y'all. Because God forbid that child go over to a slumber party and tell her about the shit her and Andy had going on back then or the shit she's got going on now. God forbid. Because those parents probably fuck around and not let Chattanooga go back. They'd probably take her, man, I'm going to drop you out. Shit, I'll drop you off at the police station or the fire department. Let your mama come and get you. How about them bulls, baby? In that order. So, I mean, look at what Jody used to look like when she lived with Andy. She was plump. She was a ballpark Frank after you cook it. It was plump. She was a bigger gal. She was big boned. Now look at her. She got to worry about feeding herself, and the bitch is melting away like a cheap candle at TJ Maxx.
But the thing is, she may like that too.
No. She's
hungry.
She's hungry. So if she's melting away, do you think that Stu, she never had to buy her own cigarettes and shit? Andy always bought them. So now she's spending upwards of $25 a day on cigarettes and coffee and shit. How much weight do you think Chattanooga's lost? How many nights do you think Chattanooga has went to bed not full?
And cold.
And cold and smoky. 600 a month. No. We did the math. It was almost 700 a month. She smokes up living on the lake. She talks about me living in mommy's house. It's a $500,000 Victorian house with stained glass windows, baby. You live in your dead brother's trailer. Fuck you talking about? That's all. $850 to stay on the water, Lippy. And Jody is 100 shy of that, but smokes it all up to keep her daughter where she's got a shit in a fucking bucket. Now, granted, her daughter probably can. Her daughter probably knows the open sesame. She probably can poop in there. But look at Jody, for fuck's sake. Hell no. Jody's shit in a bucket. Her mama don't care no parts about letting Jody be comfortable when she relieves herself. No, I told you, Jody done figured out how to put a toilet seat on a Home Depot bucket. Fuck you talking about?
Well, that's pretty ingenious.
Yeah, she done probably cut a hole in a pillow.